Welcome back for another segment of Labor Today. I'm Jeff Allen. One of the most important positions at VIP is that of job coach. A job coach is part trainer, part mentor, part intermediary, part confidant, and you get the idea. But being a VIP job coach takes a certain kind of individual who can relate well to all types of people, from the employees or clients they oversee to the supervisors and executives of the employer companies that VIP helps to staff. In this segment, we'll introduce you to a few of the job coaches who play such vital roles in the development and growth of VIP's clients, while at the same time working to ensure the satisfaction of those companies that employ those clients. Let's start with Beth Clark, a job coach and team lead supervisor who joined VIP in 2011. She oversees clients working for Riverside Community Hospital, TJ Maxx, and in-store products promoter CDS, to name a few. Tell me a little bit about your specific role for VIP when you're out there in the field and you're working with the clients. What is it that you do?
Well, I observe, I assist in any training, I watch for small issues that could become larger issues, lots of communication, and I'm an advocate and just support, motivate the clients to be successful on their jobs.
Now, Beth, let's talk a little bit more about you're the liaison, really, between VIP, the workers, and the employer. What about the added value that you kind of create yourself by being on site and working there with the client there at the place of employment, at the job site?
It's support, and it's not just support for the client, it's support for the employer. A lot of times when I go to work, if there's a small issue, they'll go over it with me, and then I can go over it with the client, or we all go over it together. So the employer has my support as well as the client has my support. And just keeping communication open with the employer and always being there to assist, and again, just to make sure that everything runs smoothly and the client is communicating his or her needs also with the employer. And just the training, if they need to be retrained on the register, it's always no problem. I'm there to assist.
Let's talk now a little bit about the work environment. Positive changes that you can see as a result of the work that you and the clients have done on the sites. Can you give us a few examples of some of those positive changes that you yourself have witnessed?
Well, I've witnessed the CDS company hiring one client, and then another client, and another client. 4 clients from the one client, and his performance was great. And so they've both been there a couple years now, and they both just recently made the bonus check, which was mean their sales were the highest of anybody's sales there, which was really a big achievement.
Outstanding.
It is outstanding, absolutely.
What about the progress of the individuals that you work with, the clients themselves? What have you seen in working with them in the time that you spent with them?
I've seen them start their jobs, and every single client that I have right now has been promoted. Started out in one position and have been promoted. And they do as well, if not better, than any associate or coworker. It enhances their life that they go and they feel, that they're able to make some money and be a part of a company, be a part of a team. They all have the same goal to get the job done. And I've seen them all progress, very much so.
Anything else you'd like to add, Beth? Anything at all?
Well, I would like to say that I'm honored that I been promoted to the site lead supervisor, and I've only been doing it for a couple weeks, but I thoroughly enjoy going out and making relationships with the employers and helping and assisting the job coaches with some of my experiences to make the clients more successful. And I'm really having a good time with that.
Well, Beth Clark, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for taking the time out to chat with us.
Thank you.
George Cisneros has been a job coach at VIP since 2007. Among other things, we learned from George about the variety of job sites and employers he visits when he goes out into the field to check on his clients. Tell me about some of the employers that you're working with. Maybe you can list a few of those companies.
A couple of locations I go to. Well, first of all, I work more with individual placement clients. So I go to different job sites every day. Currently, right now, I think my workload has about 9 clients, different locations. For example, Sears Warehouse is one of them. I go to locations like fast food places like McDonald's and Taco Bell, things like that. Also stores like Vons, Marshalls. So all clients doing different kinds of work.
And what are some of the duties that are entailed or are involved in the type of work that the employees do or that the clients do?
The clients, what the clients do, like for example at Sears, they're production workers, so they work just like anybody else in the warehouse. They actually unload trailers and toss them into the lines, and have to meet a quota about, like for example, they're like about 600 an hour. Same thing in another department there. There's a guy that works there. He labels and tosses on the line, and has to meet a quota about almost 500 an hour as well.
And George, as a job coach, I would imagine that your role, you've got a number of various responsibilities. Can you talk about your role specifically and some of the things that you do to help the clients?
Yeah, for sure. I go there and I do my observations on them, like what I'm supposed to do, and then as well help out with any other training in the process in case if needed, or in case the employer has any concerns or just wants to talk about what's been going on with the client. They'll notify me, and then for sure I'll address it with the client. So as well as the client will come to me in case he has any concern or she has any concerns according to their job as well.
By virtue of being a job coach, you're kind of a person who's in the middle. You're kind of the liaison between VIP
exactly. Yes.
and the client, and also to the employer. Let's talk a little bit about the value that you add as far as your specific relationship is concerned to the employer. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I think I added some good feedback in the middle of everything. Just the communication process. Some of our clients are kind of shy to kind of approach the employer and talk to them about certain things, or sometimes the client will ask, can you speak for me and stuff like that. So I think it's a good thing for me to be like in the middle person, so I could actually also get to know the employers more and know what the company's all about and what kind of things are they looking for as well. So,
have you noticed positive changes in the work environments of these places that you go where your clients are employed, and during the course of their employment working with these customers?
Yeah.
Talk about some of those changes you've noticed.
Yeah, I've seen many changes, good changes actually, positive changes. They're really open about it. They enjoy the program. They enjoy having us there, having the clients there, and also to give them an opportunity of working out in the community.
Nellie Bolanos is a longtime job coach starting with VIP in 2003. We discovered in our conversation with her that every day is different, but the one thing that stays the same is the desire of all VIP clients to give 100% effort on the job. What got you interested in working with persons with disabilities in community employment?
Well, one, I like to teach, okay, and two, I am a mother of 3, and I teach my kids, in which clients are similar but adults. And what I like is that they listen, and they will do anything. They'll do anything regarding work-wise to better themselves. And also, I have a sister that she has Down syndrome, so I already have like the experience I'm like in my 40s, so 40 years. She's older than me.
Okay. Now, as a job coach, are your roles narrowly defined, or they pretty much just kind of vary depending on the employer and the different tasks?
It varies. In the site in which I'm right now, the employer could easily come up to me and ask me, can I do this? And when he says I mean my crew. Okay, in which I think and I know my crew could do that because my crew has gone and done more and beyond. In which right now we have like multitasks to do. I mean, they do from janitorial, from outside gardening, from cleaning inside the warehouse, from everything. There's clients that also they are handyman. They help. They ask the employer and they for I don't know, fixing of a chair or a piece of tool that their own people don't carry, and well, gladly we'll help out and everything.
Now, as a job coach, you're kind of in the middle, which is you're a liaison. You're kind of function between the client, between and the employer, and VIP and the employer. Tell me a little bit about the changes that you have seen in your position as job coach in working with the clients and these employers. The positive changes in the environments of these
Positive
locations.
changes is that they learn, and they're like a challenge. It's a challenge for us. They tell us, hey, do this, we go out and do it, and the employer is happy. They are willing to do that and more, in which, yeah, there's a certain limit in which, yeah, the job coach has to stop and think if it's a safety issue, if it's a good thing for the client to expose himself to that request. But other than that, the client is willing to learn. And the positive is that the client will learn more, and this way he or she could move on to do other stuff more than what my site will offer.
If you, Nellie, as we kind of wrap up questions here, if there was one last thing you had to say to someone who may be considering looking to a company like VIP for employment of people with disabilities, or anything that you had to say at all about VIP specifically, in your experience working here, what would that be?
It would be that we're all humans. Give us a chance, and we'll give our 100% and beyond. And clients will. The clients will give more than 100%.
We also spoke with Rodney Piper, who started with VIP because of his passion to help others, a passion that developed as part of his upbringing in his family home. Tell me about the positive changes that you've seen that have come along as a result of your involvement in the work that VIP is doing out in the community.
Well, a lot of employers are shocked when they find out that the clients can match and outperform some of their regular workers. And it has opened up more doors for other clients to come in and have an opportunity to work.
And what about the progress that you've seen in the individuals themselves who go out to work in the community? Maybe some of them for the very first time. What have you seen there?
Well, it's very encouraging to them, for them to get that experience and find out that, hey, you know what? They were scared to get out there. It was a new experience because they're around people that's not their peers, to be able to get out there and fit right in.
If there's anything that you could pass along right now to people who may be watching right now, who might not be familiar with VIP, might be learning about them for the first time, maybe they have jobs out there that are available or will be coming soon, and they've often thought about maybe working with VIP or companies like that, what would you say to them?
I would say that it's very important to give companies like VIP the opportunity to show the employers that people can fit in and do the job without being labeled as someone maybe that doesn't have the ability, without giving them opportunity, and that they'll be shocked to find out that they can do the work.
And for you personally, your involvement with VIP and your experience, how have you found it?
You know what? I love working here. From the things I've been trained and just, I fit right in. It's like this was the job for me because I love doing what I do. You know, I'm not gonna get rich, but I love doing what I do, and it's like second nature. So it's just, I got a good camaraderie. The people that I work with are awesome, and I enjoy being here.
And that was a sentiment that the other job coaches also seemed to share, a love of their job and a passion to help others. So the importance of the job coach cannot be overstated. The various roles they play are just as important to the companies that employ VIP's clients as they are to the clients themselves. We'd like to thank Nellie, Beth, George, and Rodney for being with us. If your company has staffing needs and you're looking to add reliable folks who are ready to work and give you 100%, call VIP today at 909-483-5924 or visit VIPsolutions.com. To view our other video segments, feel free to drop by the official website of Labor Today magazine at any time at labortoday.biz. I'm Jeff Allen. Thanks again for watching.